What's going on, guys? We're going to hear back with a Triple the Breakers Season 4/1st anniversary video. And in today's video, we're going to be looking at the top 5 best and worst super attacks of Dragon Ball the Breakers Season 4/1st anniversary. So, I think for the transfers list, we started at worst. So this time, we'll actually start at the best. I just realized I think I used the wrong thumbnail for that, so I was supposed to use that thumbnail for this video. But anyways, let me know in the comments below if you guys want to see a passive top 5 best and worst video. The transfer video didn't really do that hot, but you know, I still wanted to do this one anyway. But if you guys want to see a passive skill top 5 best and worst, let me know in the comments below, or just get this video to like 500 to like 1,000 likes or something. I don't know, I've never done one of those before, but go for it, dude. Hit the like goal, go crazy. Anyways, let us start at the best super attack, in my opinion, that was released in Season 4 of Dragon Ball the Breakers. Now, for me, this is none other than ×10 God Kaioken Kamehameha. And the reason being, it is basically Super Kamehameha, but with the speed of God Kamehameha, and it actually has some end lag, which has some pros and cons depending on the situation that you're using it in. But it can be nice to actually, like, say if you are using the super and the Raider is just using area destruction, or if they're evolving and use the super too early, because of that added end lag, it actually can hit the Raider because of those active frames that it has, right? So the super is fairly cost-effective. It actually works with vanishing kicks, which is amazing. Deals tremendous amounts of damage. It is lightning fast. Not really much bad I can say about this super attack, which is why it is at number 1. I really don't think there is a super attack that really can compare to it. And at number 2, I have God Kamehameha. It is essentially everything that Kaioken God Kamehameha is, minus the extra damage and 10 less cost, which isn't like anything crazy by any stretch of imagination. But it combos in a vanishing kick. It's spammy, and actually you could use 2 God Kamehamehas and 1 stun, or in 1 melee combo. So with that in mind, you could kind of argue that God Kamehameha might actually be better than ×10. But for me personally, I just think for clutch situations in combination with souls and all that, I think ×10 takes it away from me. But you can actually use 2 God Kamehamehas just because it doesn't deplete the gauge in 1 super attack. So keep that in mind. It is a very good super for combos and getting like multiple supers in. And at number 3, some of you probably were expecting this to be higher, but it definitely deserves to be in the top 3 at the very least. But you could argue maybe it deserves number 2, but we have Blazing Attack. Blazing Attack is essentially Big Bang Attack and faster. I believe it is a true combo with Vanishing Kick. If it is not, it is very close. So it and Big Bang Attack, for some reason, are the exact same in terms of cost. But Blazing Attack is just faster. The AoE is about the same, to my knowledge. Yeah, I think it's about the same. But it's basically just Big Bang Attack, but better. And I think the damage is either slightly better or about the same. But it's faster, same cost, and about the same damage, if not more. So very, very good super. Big Bang Attack is very good super. So the fact that we have basically, you know, Big Bang, but better, very good super that we got released. So for me, this might actually come as a surprise just because of where I put Broly, you know, in terms of the transfer tier list or list. I have Gigantic Meteor as number 4. I think this super is incredibly slept on. It is a high damaging super. It deals a full bar to Cell, which is massive, insane. And it's a really good super that you can use. I feel like its best purpose is used to defend the Super Time Machine. You basically just fly up to the top of the STM and just toss these supers down. And if Cell runs into the little initial Ki Blast that Broly tosses out, he's going to get hit by the second one. Unfortunately, this doesn't have a Vanishing Kick combo, and it can actually miss at close range if you're very, very close to the Raider. But if you're at least 18 meters, you will be able to land the super, and you'll deal massive amounts of damage. So I think this is a really good super attack. For the last super attack on the top 5 list, I have Soul Punisher. So Soul Punisher I have instead of Spirit Blaster is because I find Soul Punisher to be a little more reliable, and I feel like it's slightly faster. I mean, I think they deal pretty much the same amount of damage. It was kind of a shame with Spirit Blaster, just because I feel like we were all expecting the same like POW that we got from the Super Transfer variant of Gogeta, but unfortunately, it just didn't really feel that way. I just feel like Soul Punisher just has a fantastic AoE. It comes out really fast. Does not combo into a Vanishing Kick, but I just feel like that massive AoE it has is really good, just like Broly's, where if you run up to the top of the STM and throw these down at the Raider, it's probably going to hit every single time just because of that massive AoE explosion that it creates. So for honorable mentions for the top 5 list, we have Spirit Blaster, which I kind of mentioned already. It's a solid super, has a wide range, but I just feel like the AoE effect on Soul Punisher is just a little bit better for me personally, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Next, we have the Super Gallic Gun on Vegeta. It's okay. I don't think it's bad enough to put on the top 5 worst list. I think it is definitely a good super. It's between like good to mid. I feel like the super is. It's fairly fast. It deals decent damage. It's basically Gallic Gun, but a little more oomph. It's nothing insane, but it's not bad by any stretch of the imagination. It's not bad. It's definitely a lot easier to land than the Super Kamehameha, for sure. It basically is Super Kamehameha, but better, in my opinion. So for the top 5 worst list, I'm actually going to start from number 5 as opposed from going 1. So at number 5, I have Fierce Fist on Piccolo. I think these one-hitter supers, unfortunately, kind of just been nerfed across the board, where in the past, especially with Bardock, when he introduced this type of super with Rebellion Spear, it moved really fast, it could combo into Vanishing Kicks, and it was just one you could really spam. Not really the case anymore, and unfortunately, melee supers in general just aren't really that good anymore. We're just getting so many good range supers, so that's why I have this one at number 5. And at number 4, I have a Gigantic Charge with Rage Broly. Where is Rage Broly? And it's basically the same thing. You could really swap these out. You could really swap these out. Honestly, I probably put Fierce Fist probably over this because I feel like the startup might be a little bit longer on Broly's, but regardless, these are basically interchangeable. And then for number 3 for worst, I have Gohan's Beast Gohan's Demon Ray. This super attack looks really cool, man, but unfortunately it's just not good. The damage is pretty like negligible. It's just not really noticeable at all. And it just does not combo like as well as Broly's does. Like if you're gonna use this, you might as well just use the base Kamehameha. Also, keep in mind when it comes to the top 5 worst list, 5 means not that bad, 4 means a little bit worse, 3 means bad, and then it stacks in terms of terribleness. I guess that makes any sense. And at number 2, Broly's making another appearance. Funny that he's on the top 5 best and the top 5 worst. Powered Shell. Powered Shell is bad, man. It has a egregiously long startup. The damage is not good at all. AoE is, like, you can barely see it even in here. I mean, the cost is fine, but there really isn't anything to, like, say nice about this super, man. Like, it's just, takes a long time to come out. The damage is bad. The range is average. It's just average in general, but it's slow, and the damage isn't great. So, it's just not a very good super. And at number 1... like, Gogeta fans, man, like, they're crying, dude. This should have been one of the best super attacks in the game. It is by far probably the worst super attack in the game. And the reason why is because it is the longest super attack in the game. And you want to know what you get for landing every single part of this, like, 3-part super? 3/4 of a bar. 3/4 of a bar. Maybe a full bar like normal Raiders, but on Cell, it's 3/4 of a bar. That is pitiful. Pitiful, dude. It is absolutely disgusting. If you see anybody using this, they're absolutely trolling. It's just sad, dude, because Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta only has one good super, which is Soul Punisher, and Super Kamehameha is okay. It's better than God Punisher. It's just really weird that Gogeta ended up being the better transfer than Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. It's very, very odd, man. Very, very odd. So for honorable mentions for the top 5 worst super attack list, we have Apocalyptic Burst. Now, the only reason why I have that here is, again, just because I feel like melee supers just aren't really as good as the range supers. The super isn't even really that bad. It's just that the range supers are just so much better. It would be hard. Like, maybe I could have put this in honorable mentions for best, but like it made honorable mentions for worst just because, you know, of it not being like the fastest super of all time. I don't believe you can cancel this super. I don't think you can cancel Fierce Fist. You might be able to cancel this one, but the only thing that's really good about it is that it holds the Raider in place for a long time and it deals decent damage. Beyond that, you know, melee supers, if you didn't get rid of the Raider's break strike, they're going to be able to end it. It's just a risky super. If you miss it, that's 100 limit, and it's probably your life as well. So it's a good super if you land it, but if you don't, you're kind of on your ass. For honorable mentions, we also have Special Beast Cannon. So unfortunately, I thought the super attack was going to be a lot better than it ended up being. It seems pretty quick, at least in the preview for me. But that little extra black and white thing kind of like holds it and just gives it a little extra time that it probably needed. But the only thing that's good about this super is when you land it, it lands, bro. The damage is solid, but for some reason, it does less damage than a regular special beam cannon. It makes absolutely no sense. This super attack they should have made it like 200 limit and deal like, I don't know, a bar and like 2/4. It does a bar in 1/4. So the damage is not bad. It's really just the speed of it that unfortunately holds it back. And I feel like, you know, with Gohan's best super attack being Masenko and not being the special beam cannon, it's pretty unfortunate. If they would have gave him special beam cannon, you would have seen Beast Gohans all the time, but you're going to see more Orange Piccolos now, unfortunately. Or not unfortunately, Orange Piccolo is pretty dope. But anyways, guys, that is going to be my top 5 best and worst super attack list. At number 1, we have ×10 Kaioken God Kamehameha. Second, we have God Kamehameha Blazing Attack for number 3. 4, we have Gigantic Attack. Gigantic Meteor, I apologize. 5, we have Soul Punisher. And then for honorable mentions, we have Spirit Blaster and Super Gallic Gun. For number 1 worst, we have God Punisher. Then we have Powered Shell number 2, Demon Ray number 3, Gigantic Charge number 4, Fierce Fist number 5, then Apocalyptic Burst at honorable mentions, and Special Beast Cannon. Anyways, guys, that is the top 5 best and worst super attack list of Season 4 / the first anniversary of Dragon Ball The Breakers. Let me know in the comments below if you agree with me, like the video if you enjoyed. And with that being said, take care, stay safe, have fun, subscribe for more, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace out, dude. Peace out.